Hello everybody, we're going to be drawing Kelly from Free Fire. She's going to go. So we go like that, and just stick them straight out. Her elbows are going to be right here, like this. Now her hands are going to be entwined, so we got to keep an eye out for that. Like this. We're drawing through the character, and like this. So her fingers are like this. Her head is tilted. We're just mapping out her hair right here. She has her top, three down the middle like this. Go like this. Alright. Now if I'm going too fast, just slow it down, half or something like that. Like this. That's her hips. Now what we're going to do is, we're going to emphasize a lot of stuff here. So we're going to push this. We're going to have her shoulders come out like this a little bit. Why? Because it's just a little more dynamic. And we have her median line right there, hips right here. She's going to have her jacket like this. We're going to have it, I guess it falls along her side, if that kind of makes sense. It falls like that. So it's kind of form-fitting, but not. And we're just going to outline her face. So 1, 2, 3. Alright. Her face, like this. It's an egg shape. Okay. Her neck, she has a collar, so it's going to look a little slimmer. The collar like this. And then her hands are extended. So we're just going to draw out her jacket. So it's going to have a basic shape like this. And we're just chipping away at it. And it's going to be like this. Now we're just getting the lines straight, so then we can go over it later and have everything planned out. Like this. And like this. Alright? So that wraps around the wrist. And then her hands, now they're facing out because she's cracking her knuckles, pulling them back instead of pushing them forward. So it's like this, like this. We'll figure that out when we get the other thing down. Go like that, like this, and then like this. We don't have to figure out that right there because we're just going to have the hands like this. Now we'll interlock them when we get more defined. Now her jacket goes out like this. Let me erase this a little bit so then you can see it like that. Why aren't you working like this? And it wraps around so it goes over here and front like that. Her collarbone, and she has her chest under here, but it's kind of hidden a little bit from her jacket. Now her stomach is like this, like that. I'm just drawing through the jacket. Now the jacket itself goes out in front, goes down a little bit, comes up, and let me just erase some of this so you can see a little better. So it's a little more form-fitting. So it goes along the back like that, and because she's stretching out her jacket, it's a little tighter, so there's actually a pull right here. And then there's a pull over here. And it goes like that. See? Now, we're just getting all this done, so then we don't have to worry about it later. We just line it out. Get like that. like this, goes around, and because this is the other side, you're just going to see it fall down like this. Now let me erase right here so you can see it a little better. She has her pants that go around her hips, obviously, like that, and her legs like this. Now her hair is like this. It wraps around, obviously. It goes like a smooth line around here, and because it's hair, it drapes. So let's just fill in where it's draping. Now, usually when there's like a, she doesn't have, I guess they're bangs. I don't know what they are. They're not bangs, but they go over like this. That usually you draw like a little V shape right in there, and then you go down. Her top is lower. She has a lower top, and she has top right there. So let me just darken this up right here. Now, if you need to actually go back and check out what you got so far, flip over the, you do the trick that I usually tell you, just flip over the paper with the pencil side facing away to a light source, and you can see what's out of whack here. Now I get the eyes, just map out the eyes. Now when you do the eyes, it's 3 eyes wide, so you got to leave space in here that's about equal to, well, that is equal to each eye, if that makes sense. Now, I know that looks weird right now, but we're just mapping. So we have her eyes like this, almondy shape, like that. Go around. Now, when I do eyelashes, if you see my former tutorials, I just go like this. Let's do about 3 or 4 kind of like crescent moons, I guess you can call it that. The only thing that you need to think about is that it's actually grouped out. You don't do individual eyelashes. And then it's like that. Because this way it seems like it's coming forward and it's just a little more organized. And then you go like that. That. Now this is like a 3/4 view, so you just need to make sure that the eye isn't too warped or they're too equal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we got the little eyelashes down below. Now we don't draw all of them like I said, we just do maybe like 1 or 2 of these. And then darken just a little bit along the sides, like right here. So then you can see that there's like the eyeball is resting in there. Now we got the eye over here. What I like to do is I like to just, do like little shapes like this so then it seems like the eye is actually watery. Sometimes what I do is I just draw out the eye itself. So the pupil and the eye, right? And then I just go in and erase. But I just learned shorthand, I just did it the other way. So you can try either way, whatever works for you is fine. Now we get the nose. Go like that. Now one thing that you need to look out for is just the median line right there. So it sticks out like that. And then as long as it meets down the middle again, it looks fine. So it's like this. Now, this is halfway from here, so that's halfway, and then halfway down here. So this is where the mouth will be. So it goes like this. We got M. And then we have a slimmer M. And then like this shape down here. It kind of goes like that. And it's like that. Now she has her eyebrows. I like to go a little lower. Go like that. Lower, like that. Now her face goes like this. Now the chin goes underneath where the eye is right here. So you gotta look out for that. And it goes up like that. She has like a little heart-shaped face, it looks like. Her ears under here. Like that. Now it's halfway, halfway. We can actually lower her chin, like raise it up just a little bit, make it a little more rounder. And we can go like this. Okay. Now with her hair, like I said before, we can just go like a V shape like that. Maybe add in slimmer V shapes. And go like that. Now the jacket is like there's a little section right here, and then the jacket kind of goes in between the hair right here. Now we do this side, goes down like that. There we go. And just round up that section right here. So there's a shape that you can look out for, like a little highlight right there, and somewhat of a highlight right there. So we're just gonna round that off, and then she has her collar. Now the neck goes to here, so you got to keep that in mind. Goes to right where the base of the skull is, and you just go down. Same thing over here, except it's showing up on the other side. You wrap around like so, and you wrap around that, and it goes like that in a circle right here. Just ties it together. So we can erase right here, and a little circle over here, a little circle over here, and we just color here because it's a solid black. Like that. I like to leave just like a little white space around there just because, but it is solid black, so let's just color it in right that, like this. Okay, now her neck. Usually you draw necks a little longer on women. It's just a habit I got into, and I usually realize a lot of artists do that. And so V right there. That's where her collarbone goes. So it's a little curvy right here, and go straight. A little curvy right here, go straight. You got to remember that it goes in line with the shoulder blade over here. Now with the jacket, this section goes like underneath. So you're not really going to see it that much because the arm is going to be out front. So you just can do a line like that. And you go like this. Now the thing about penciling, actually let me erase this. The thing about doing pencils and illustration and things like that is a lot of people think that you have to do like straight lines right off the bat. You don't really have to do that. I find that usually kind of going back and forth a little bit, it actually helps you kind of shape it a little easier, I guess. So I don't know. It's just something that I got used to doing, and I find it much easier to just kind of go over lines, and then so that way you can make it the line weight heavier or lighter as you see fit. Like that. See, like this, get a little darker so it goes out. So then when you go over it with a pencil, a pen later, it's a lot easier. See, so I go over, it's a little dark, a little lighter, and she has a sign or like a stripe that goes down here and it just says free fire along it. So we're just going to draw a stripe like this, goes down along her jacket. Now the top stripe seems to be a little heavier, and then along here it says free fire. Now this pulling over here, that, and there's just a bunch of pull lines like that. Now it goes, it has a darker line like this, and it goes like that. And then there is a lighter line. Actually, no, there's no lighter line. It goes like this. It's like a little sleeve that wraps around. So it's fluffy along here, and there's a little sleeve that goes in the middle. So you can hint at that with lines like this. And then our hands tucks in here. Now we need to keep track. Her thumb, a line like that, and then like this, and like that. See what I did? Like this, like this, like that. Now her palm goes like this. It goes thinner up here, and you see that it's like a big curve right here because her palm is being pushed out more, like that. And then her fingers are wrapped around each other, if that makes sense. They're entwined. So it goes like this. Let's chip away at it, because right now it's just trying to get everything lined up here. Goes in here, shaped like that. And yeah, let's actually move it out like this. Shaped like this. And then it goes like this, shaped like this, like that, and like this. And that's where her other finger comes in. So they're all entwined here. So this is where her other hand goes. So you see her palm go out like this, because these fingers are tucked behind this hand. And it goes like that. 1, 2, 3. Like that. This is the other hand, so it's going to go further away. Like this. Chipping away at it. Chippy chippy. Like this. And you don't really see the other sleeve around here. You just kind of see like this. Let me erase that a little bit. This is in the front, so it's darker. And then like this. And this is the other part of the other sleeve. So it goes like that. And goes like this. And it goes right into a section over here. So that's where the seam is. It goes up. There's another seam. And it goes around like that. Now this is where the collar goes. So it goes like this. And it goes almost circular, like half circle. And from here, it just goes down. And it goes down the front, like so. She has like a little pocket here. And here we have her like shirt or cutoff that goes like this. It goes around. And her stomach goes like this. She's the medium line, like this, and her belly button. So where her rib cage is. So we're going to have a darker line here because her chest is out a little more. So we're going to have almost like a shadow there. And it's going to be going up. So we're just going to separate a darker line right here. We're going to have her coat come around. Let's make a little line right here. Doesn't really show, but we're going to just push that. And then it's going to come down like so. Come down like this. Go like that. Go like this. That. Now we're just chipping away at it, just straightening out the lines a little bit. And she has it go around her waist like so. This is all yellow, so it's not going to be too dark. It's not going to have that many darks around it. And wraps around like that. So it's tighter around the waist, and then it just fans out. Not fans out, but becomes looser. Like, let's have this section come over like this, just a little bit. Maybe we can make her hair go out a little bit like that. Now, what I suggest is you do that turnaround thing again. You know, just take the piece of paper, aim it away, so then we can see what we all have to improve. Okie dokie. Go like this. Transform. Okay. So it looks alright to me right here. Let me just dark and lighten that up a little bit. That's the original. Alright. So see what you need to lighten up, darken, things like that. Now, like I said, this is yellow, but we can do like a little shadow right here, just to show that it's inside. And we can go like this. And it's all bunched up like that. Got a little more lines right here. She has zipper, black zipper alongside, and that's it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and ink this. here at the video game playlist, and I'm going to be doing another free fire here, and I'll see you guys there.